Hey guys, so I just got out of school literally like, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes ago. It is 2:50 p.m. And the date, okay, I'll tell you the whole thing. Tuesday, September 12th, 2013, 2:50, 2 o'clock, you know what, the time is 2:50, and actually right now it is 2:51. Okay, anyway, so today's video, as you can tell on the title below, I don't know what happened to it, but it used to be on top. But anyways, I'm just gonna tell you about basically like how to get your crush to like you. So if you're like me and you like someone or more than one person, but you feel like they're so special and like you need them because you know that they'll make you feel so much better in life. You know that they'll make you feel happy when you're mad. You know that they'll listen to what you say because they like you and you like them or something. You know, it doesn't matter what your situation is. You need to know that sorry. that no matter who you are, you can basically almost get the guy or girl that you like. This goes for guys and girls, okay? So, if you're a girl, I'm gonna do for this is part 1, so part 1 is gonna be for girls and part 2 is gonna be for boys. I'll even label that down below. So yeah, boys, you can check out part 2. Girls, you can stay here. But anyways, step 1 is figure out like if you're in middle school or elementary school. I'll start with elementary school. If you're like in, I don't know, 3rd or up to 5th grade, then what you could do is like go up to them and give a random hug. Like, see them talking, just like walk up to them and like throw your arms around them and go ha, or something like that. Whatever you kids do now. Hold on. Okay, another thing you can do if you're in elementary school is like if you like that boy, that special boy that you want to be with forever or something like that. This mostly goes toward older kids. You can be like strong and show that you're like independent and you love who you are or something like that, and you have so much self-confidence that you're not afraid of anything. You can go up to that person and tell them you like them and be like, hey, oh hi, by the way, I like you, or you're cute, you know, but always smile. Be like, well, I always thought you were cute, like that. So there is nothing wrong with telling that boy that you like them. It doesn't matter if you get rejected. Just so you know, here's something. If you like someone and they don't like you, pretend not to like them, okay? You wanna know why? Because if you like someone, they don't like you. And then when you stop liking them, they start to like you. Which doesn't really turn out well, because then it's gonna like be the same situation, just flopped, you know? Because like, but just pretend you don't like them, and then they'll start liking you, and then you'll start liking them, and you'll both like each other. Simple as that. You could also drop hints, like give them a note or something if you sit close by to them, or like have your friend tell that person that you like them if you're too scared to do it by yourself. Which, to be honest, I never really was a man inside and never really like had the self-confidence to go up to a guy and tell him I liked them. Well, to be honest, I never really liked any guys. Yes, I did actually, but I never told any of them. But I want you to go up to them and tell them, okay? It's not good to like hide your personality or anything. I mean, like that's not a good person to like hide themselves. It's like a snail inside their shell, or like a hermit crab in their shell, or like something hidden, okay? Okay, so for older kids, like in middle school, like I am. Okay, I am in 7th grade, but I like someone. I like someone in 6th grade, and I think they like me back. But there might be another kid that likes me, because, okay, so I'm going to tell you about the guy that I like. So the guy that I like, I've known him and his older and younger brothers for at least 3 to 4 years now, and I used to hang out with them all the time. They all used to be my best friends. So there's George, Jesus, Jonathan, Miguel, then Jose. The 6th grader is Jonathan, and he's actually really adorable. He's so cute. He is really sweet, and he gives me a lot of hugs whenever he sees me. He's like, "Sup, Kimberly," and he expects me to go and we're like, "Oh my gosh, hug," and I would give him a hug. But like, I kind of have to bend down, but not a lot, because he's a little shorter. Like, if I'm standing, he's like probably like, I don't know, that tall. But I give him a hug, and here's what you can do: you give them high fives, bro. You can give them high fives, bro fists, or when they ask you for a high five, go turkey. And then when they go like this, go turkey. Or like if they're doing like some other thing, you can give them a high five or whatever. And then after that, you can ask for a hug, like for your first hug. For your first hug, you can go like for one person, his name is Juan. What I used to call him Uno or One, but we would always go like, no, we would always go like that. And then one day I asked him for a hug, and he was still like, okay. You know, so you can do simple things like that. So anyways, back to the Jonathan thing. Today, actually, I was going out of my class, and, okay, this is all really confusing, but let's start with the one that likes me. He's also in 6th grade, and he makes me a lot of things. Like, I remember him from summer school. Yes, I did go to summer school. And, and I used to take his phone and take pictures, but he didn't care. And I used to put my pictures to screensaver. And, he never would change it. And a couple days ago, he let me see his phone again. He has all the pictures still, and he still has my face as a screensaver. And then, he made me a paper ring, and then I asked him for another one, but to color it red, but he didn't give me that. But instead, he made me a paper heart and didn't color it at all, which I was fine because it's a paper heart. And he had BRC, which for us is Behavioral Resource Center, and he made me another heart, and he let me use his phone to call my grandparents or something. And also, what is it? Oh yeah. He had this orange backpack, but then that day he had his camouflage backpack for like a week or two, but it was so hard to find him because I'm used to the orange backpack to find him. And I'm like, what happened to your orange backpack? And that's all I said. And then the next day, which was today, he had his orange backpack. You know, he does almost everything I say. And then I got out of my class today, and he came up to me, and I don't know, but he like comes up to me out of nowhere, and I gave him a hug, and then he started to walk into the bus. But then there was Jonathan, the other 6th grader that I kind of like, and he started walking with us, and I gave him a hug, and they both let me like hug them. And then I was playing with Jonathan's hair. I'm like, why do you put gel in it now? And my arm was like this, and he put his arm underneath me and gave me a hug. And I'm like, ah. And then his friend Eric said that I have an afro, and Jonathan's all like, I don't have no afro. And I'm like, and he's like, no, not you, her. And Jonathan played with my ponytail and threw it over my head, and it was just in a friendly way. So what you can do is do kind of like the same thing. Wait for your crush and walk them to their destination. You know, that sounded kind of like complicated, but you can go to them and walk with them to like where they need to go or where you need to go. You can just meet up with them at a certain place and walk with them. You can also gather a friend if you don't want to be like left alone or scared that something's gonna happen. So yeah. And then also your friends might tell you that he likes you or something. It doesn't really matter, because like if you like them and you think that they like you, you're gonna have more confidence. So just think of the signs. Like, even if you don't have to watch a video to see if anybody, how to tell if a girl likes you or how to tell if a boy likes you. No, you can automatically tell. I never watched a video on how to tell if they like you, and I just automatically know that he kind of likes me. But then another thing that was pretty obvious is his friend Eric goes on the bus in front of me. I go on the middle bus, and then Jonathan and his brothers go on the third bus. So Eric came up to me. He's like, hey Kimberly, not Kimberly. Oh gosh, I'm confused. He's like, hey, May. He calls me May. He's like, hey May, and I'm like, yeah, and he's like, he likes you. I'm like, who? And he's like, Jonathan. I'm like, no, he doesn't. He's like, yeah, he does. He just told me. I'm like, well then, why don't you prove it? Because like, I honestly don't believe him, but kind of. So you can automatically just like give little hints that you're all like, you get it now? Something like that. I know this video is a little bit long, but hopefully it helped you, and I know I added a little bit too much of my story, but you know what? I'm pretty sure you enjoyed it too, because stories are always interesting, as long as you don't have to read it. So, yeah. Like my ponytail? I like my ponytail. Like my ponytail? I hope you like my ponytail. I like these little pieces, except for like this one. This one goes like, if only they stayed down. Like, they were puffy still, but like more like this one. Like, anyway, so comment below, tell me what you think. If you need anything, just let me know.